My name is Shaya Smith, but everybody knows me by Save, and I am the owner and creator of Triple S Consulting. Basically, I connect people to the services and the people needed to transform their ideas and dreams into realities. I was actually quite shy when I was younger, but growing up, I was always put in leadership positions. So you lead a lot of people, and you have to have a lot of answers when you lead people. So growing up, people would always ask me about things, where to get stuff, how to do stuff, where they need to be, when for certain things. And going into the military, also being in leadership positions, you kind of become a hub for communication and getting things done. And once I realized outside of the military, outside of my family, that in general, the people that I was meeting needed things as well, I figured I could be that person to help them get to where they're trying to go. And I decided to make it my own business and brand. And so Triple S Consulting, basically, I'm a middle person. So I'm that person that people come to get them from point A to point B, but whatever it is they're trying to achieve, whether it be entertainment talent, a business that they want to establish, a business that's already established and they want to make better, ranging from putting music on iTunes to planning anniversaries and bridal showers. I've done it all. So basically, I'm that person that when you're not sure where to go and you're not sure what to do, I'm there to consult you and guide you along the way. Basically, people ask me to do stuff all the time. You know, a cameraman, you know, somebody who prints shirts, you know, somebody who make flyers, you know, somebody who do websites. It actually takes a lot of time to research these things and get this information together. And we all know time is money. So I eventually, when I realized that it was taking a lot of my time helping these people out, because I'm very detail oriented. So I'm not just going to be like, okay, here's this name. Usually I'll be like, here's this name. This is what he does. This is how you can find him. This is what his price range is. So I go very in depth with the information. And once I realized that it was taking a lot of my time and how appreciative people were to help, I figured I could put a price tag on it. I do general consulting, which is people want to come sit down and they want to hash out some things they have in their head. Like I said before, you know, time is money, you know, so there's a set price for that, although I usually don't, because I always love hearing people's ideas and watch their eyes light up with what's going on in their head. So general consulting is one. Business and career mapping, that's when people have a goal, but they're not sure how to navigate to it. They're not sure exactly what steps to take. So I'll basically make a plan, a map, or what have you, and help guide them and get them to where they're trying to go. I also do PR work, which is like image consulting, how you should look in your pictures, damage control. When things aren't going quite right, you need somebody to help step in and say the right things to the right people to calm the situation. I'm a business liaison, handling email correspondence, handling the business for the client and just giving them the information that's pertinent and doing all the back and forth with whoever they're dealing with. I also do direct connections, which is basically being a plug. So if somebody needs something very specific, you just plug them into that very specific thing. And then there's organization and structuring, which is when somebody has a talent or a business or something that they have and it's not quite going the way they want, you to sit down and you take a look at it as a whole and you kind of see where they're going wrong or where the parts are missing and where it could be done better. And one of my favorites and my strong point, I think, is writing and strategizing. So people need bios, website content, business proposals, you name it, I can write it. And strategizing means people just need a plan, kind of like the business mapping, but it's for something maybe more specific or something corporate-driven type strategies. So my why is simply because I love to help people. And I feel like I can only be as great as I help the people around me become. So my why is because I'm pursuing my dream. It makes me happy and I get a fulfillment out of helping other people pursue theirs and actually achieve it. You can't put a price tag on that. You know, we all charge for our services and everything that we do have, but having somebody that you help actually reach their goal and actually get where they're trying to get and people recognizing that draws recognition to me. So my why is when people achieve their dreams and stuff, that's part of my dream and part of my goal. So every time they accomplish it, I do too. One of the biggest challenges I face is consulting can be very broad. And I don't have a hard time explaining it, but people might have a hard time understanding it. And also, a lot of foolery goes on under the term consultant. So sometimes it's hard to get people to trust that you're a good person and that you really do what you say you're going to do. So you have to set out to take extra precautions, extra measures to ensure these people that their money and their dreams and ideas are safe with you. Oh, man. My best memory so far was a 2-year anniversary that I planned for a DJ in DC. He's originally from here. And it was a 2-year anniversary of him and his girlfriend. And I actually pretty much executed everything like it was my anniversary. Went to the restaurant. I bought the gift. I bought the flowers. I got the cake and cupcakes. The whole 9 yards. And her favorite song is Hero by Mariah Carey. So I had a private room in the restaurant set up for him and everything. And it was perfect because they're very open in their relationship. So they go on each other's phones and all that. It's not a problem. But during his planning, he couldn't let her see the phone. So she was pissed, like livid with him. And I could see it in her face when she walked up. So he's trying to introduce her to me, this woman. So she was looking at me like, who the F is this chick? So she was already upset, which made it even better. So she goes into the restaurant, they go into the back, and she sees the whole entire setup, and her face just lights up. And it was priceless. And for the song that she liked, I could have had them play it over the PA system or something like that, but I ended up finding an acoustic guitar player who's actually a friend of mine. And he was going to try to sing it, but he had a better idea. So he got a young lady from his choir to come sing it. And when she sung it, it was her own rendition of it, but it was so beautiful. Like everybody had tears in their eyes. And so to this day, this was about, 2015? So this was about 2 or 3 years ago. And they still talk about that. So I think that was my best piece of work right there. My day one advice would be 2 things. 1, be a person of your word, because consulting isn't anything tangible and nothing tangible comes from it until you win that person's trust. And in order to win that trust, they have to believe what you say and what you say you can do. The second thing is to be able to explain what it is you can do very clearly. People tell me I have a way with words. You have to have a way with words. You have to be able to deliver what you say. So those are my 2 points. Just know what it is exactly you do, know what your areas of expertise are, and be a person of your word. Because once those people pay you, you're obligated to give them results, and don't do the minimum. I want my legacy to be that she helped a lot of people become great, and that's what made her great.